Hello, my friends. It's your buddy Phil here, the Earned Value Junkie, trying to get you to understand a little bit more about earned value. So I want to show you how you can get ChatGPT to help you with your earned value. So if you want to learn earned value, you can ask ChatGPT to educate you. Let me show you. What is earned value? And it'll come back with a sentence or two, or a paragraph or two. And you got to remember, earned value is called either earned value management or EVM or EVA. So ChatGPT might be searching for some context to better explain it. But I'm going to go ahead while it's still doing that. I'm going to show you the next prompt I would put in there. I would say, create a scenario of earned value management using an, oh, network error. It didn't even let me finish. Using, okay, now it's caught up. Using an engineering project 3 months behind schedule and over budget. All right, so I'm going to ask it this next, but let's see what it's given us here. It's given us a lot of stuff. Now, with this, I've kind of tested it, and for the most part, it knows it's earned value. So it says planned value or budgeted cost of work scheduled. It represents the authorized budget assigned to work to be completed within a given time frame. Yeah, it knows it's earned value. Given time frame, that's a key word. Earned value, budget of work performed, value of work to be completed and accepted. That's a good point, at a specific point in time. So it knows it's earned value, and then it gives you SPI, CPI, also goes into variance at completion, estimate at completion. That's good enough. But where it could really help you is tell it to create a scenario. Maybe I don't even give it this much, and I just say, create an earned value scenario with simple numbers under 3 digits. Simple earned value, nothing too heavy. And afterwards, I'll give it my more extensive prompt. Consider a scenario where you're managing a software development project with a budget of $500, a timeline of 10 days, blah, 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 blah. Planned value per day is $50. Over 10 days, it would be $500. The earned value, assuming you've completed 60% of the work by day 5, then 60% of the 250, 60% of 250 equals 150. So planned value for 5 days is 250, because for the whole duration is 500, and it's broken it down. It's very logical. This is a really great example. In fact, for those friends watching, I encourage you to hit the pause button, read what ChatGPT is saying. It's saying that if at the end of 5 days, you're 60% of the work done, 60% of 250 is 150, that is your earned value. The actual cost, it's now telling you is this. So using that, you can calculate the SPI, the CPI, and then the variance at completion. Well, it is telling you that based on what we see today, the variance at completion will be $100, meaning you're going to have $100 left over. The cost performance isn't very good, though. So I think this is a scenario it's trying to build. Okay, so it said, let's assume EAC is 400. And then you already know that the BAC is 500. So it's just showing you the VAC would be $100 positive, right? If EAC, if you end up spending 400 instead of 500, and then it's allowing you to calculate your EAC based on the cost performance index. And this is the formula, BAC divided by CPI. So it knows its earned value quite well. This could teach you a thing or two. Now, to go a step further, you could use my prompt here, create a scenario of earned value management using an engineering project 3 months behind schedule and over budget, include SPI, CPI, CV, SV, BAC, EAC, and VAC, and TCPI examples. That's quite a big prompt, but it can handle it. And off it goes to the races. A very compelling illustration of how the BAC, the AC, the EV, the PV, everything. It's giving you this big old scenario, very well orchestrated and broken down. And it goes as far as TCPI, which is work remaining divided by funds remaining, breaking everything down. It's bananas. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this into a Word document. And I'm going to share with our friends on the call. And hopefully this will give you some greater insights about earned value. But for those of you who are brand new to it and you're looking to grow, don't forget, go on down to Amazon, take a look for the book, Earned Value Management Basics. Do you have any questions about that, Darian or Sarah? Any questions about how that unfolded?
No, it made perfect sense. I actually think I'll try to prompt it to give me some questions that I can work out myself, or somebody give me a sample to solve of earned value. I honestly didn't think about even using the tool to break things down. So no, that was very helpful, and I see that it'll have enough information to keep you going for a while and master your craft.
It is so good. In fact, one of my first earlier videos of GPT was me interacting with GPT and telling it, quizzing it on earned value. And it kind of got one question, it botched one of the questions, but beyond the first question it botched, and I taught it, okay, TCPI is this, then it caught on to it and it did so well. And I was so impressed with it as far as earned value is concerned, because earned value is a difficult topic. So as far as the learning models that they use for this thing, it's amazing. It's really amazing. So definitely harness it. And as far as learning pretty much anything, even Python as a language, you can very well use ChatGPT to teach you. The only thing is that sometimes it lies and sometimes it's off the beaten track, but for the most part, it knows its earned value. It does. All right, well, I'm going to be sharing this with you folks. And Sarah, any questions?
No questions for now.
Did it spur some ideas?
Yes, I will definitely use the tool and see how that works.
Good deal.
That's a great idea.
I know as a researcher, you already know what to do. If you haven't already been using it as a researcher, you are.
Sure, I've been using ChatGPT. It's very, very helpful.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, for those who are looking to learn more about ChatGPT, I'll also put this out there that we have a course that you might want to go to, and it's on Udemy. This is my course. It's udemy.com/ChatGPTs. ChatGPTs. So put in an S, and you'll be able to get to this course. I have about 7 hours of content just teaching project managers how to harness the power of ChatGPT. All right, so go on there and you'll be able to learn more. I also have a module on Midjourney and on using Pictory, which is another form of AI to do crazy stuff. All right, thank you very much. See you in the next video.